and spit out with it. Say you need I said I get it.
Want to, we can supply.
2K Tune in now.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, guys, bring it in. We're going to shift to some late game situational drills now. We need to do a better job of closing teams out late. Coaches, set it up. Okay, we're good on the drills for now. Let's make sure we're getting better every day.
HBK, yeah, you know how we.
Simulate the NBA All-Star Game and NBA 2K16. Hang with us on Whiteside.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Washington Wizards at Verizon Center. Looking at the Wizards, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And so for Kevin Durant, so many years in Oklahoma City, and I mean, this has been his franchise since he's come into the league in Seattle and OKC. Free agency at the end of the season. Shaq, if you're in his shoes, what sort of...
It's a road game for the Thunder, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. The story here, Clark Russell Westbrook. Wizards trail by 6. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
One player on his mind in this matchup is John Wall, and the spark he can provide on both ends of the court. He said that John Wall just has a knack for making big plays. His defensive abilities allow him to get strip steals and turn them into... easy opportunities on the opposite end of the floor. We don't want him taking over the game on the defensive end. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. Now, here is Smith. T right on him, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And both free throws good for Waiters. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's a good screen.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
And it's blocked by Adams. Now here's Waiters. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Durant. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Wall's shot is off.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Payne with it. He's picked up by Wall. Payne kicks to Smith. Dishes to Durant. Shot clock at 6. And now it's a double-digit lead. Durant's got 5 now.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
There's the pick. Can they get it? And the shot no good, a bit short.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Lights Out. Good season for him last year. He was around 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, you know, he's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but you can't teach size. So he's a valuable backup for this team in that regard.
And the Thunder making a switch here. McGarry's checked in. Here's Lights Out. Adams defending. Here's Wall. Wall missing again.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Payne passes to Smith. Adams outside. And there's the pass to Waiters. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Here's Lights Out. Adams defending. He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Here's Waiters. They set the pick. Shoots. And let's take a moment to hear a little bit from Josh Smith about his development throughout his NBA career. You kind of hear that growth in his voice, don't you think? And it's interesting to hear Josh Smith talking about getting introspective about himself and his game at this point of his career.
You know, that's a great point there, Kevin. I mean, like he says, he really has grown tremendously as a player, as a teammate, as a man, and just as an adult person in society. And he's become a real credit to our game.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Inside, you got Ibaka and Cannon. Thornton out there with Payne, and it's Smith in at the 3 slot.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Beal gets a wide open look. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Ibaka with the screen on Sessions. Out to Smith. Beyond the arc. And he gets the bucket.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Sessions dishes to Nene. Sessions passes to Lights Out. There's the feed to Nene. And he gets it to go. Here's Payne.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes,
Great
Kevin,
shot.
during that last break,
Let the game come to you. You're forcing the issue too much.
And 1:01 left now here in the second. The dish to Beal. There's the pick. Shot off the screen, and the rejection by Smith. Here's Waiters, throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
Beal, the pass to Lights Out. He kicks it to Sessions. Wing shot on the way. It's hauled in by Adams.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And here is Waiters. 5 points in the game. Back to Thornton. Pass to Smith. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Smith's got 5. And so a pretty lobster. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far. Both teams changing it up here. Wizards trail by 7. Lights out. He's in at center. All out there with Ramon Sessions. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. And I think they came out with some tired legs to start. But they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Durant against Porter. The wide open look for Durant. Sessions with the rebound. Sessions has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Passes it to Lights Out. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Now Payne. Back to Durant. He feeds it to Adams. And it's denied. Washington trailing. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. Second, the Thunder.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
McGarry's checked in for Kevin Durant. That one is no good. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Pelicans.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
Wall wide open. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. Sessions has got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Payne, covered by Wall. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Thunder have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Lights out, passes to Sessions. It's stolen by Smith. Payne kicks to Waiters. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Wall cannot hit. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. Look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams comes in for Marcus Thornton. And Durant subbed in for Payne. So the Thunder 5 right now. Canner is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Smith out there with Durant, and it's Ibaka. In at the 3, the small forward.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Something else you like to see is how well they've shot their free throws tonight.
It's Wall with the drive. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, just take a look at what Wall's done tonight. 12 points and also 3 nice steals. He's been hot from downtown to go along with those great assist numbers.
Yeah, but he's also shot it well, but then he's also done a great job of dissecting the defense with some great passes.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for the Thunder. Outside Durant. Five on the clock. Got a hand on it. Durant against Wall. And it's Beal in the corner. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Here's Ibaka. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's lights out, defended by Ibaka. Here's lights out, the rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Durant, that's good.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
So for Washington, their last game a loss to the Hornets. And the pass to lights out. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
Thanks again, Doris. Now off the inbound, and the basket by Thornton.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got into good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
For Washington, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Wall attacking. It's Porter outside. No good.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. They set the screen. Kicks it to Beal. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Claxton goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. And the Wizards lead by 3.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Now here's Payne, covered by Wall. Payne dishes to Durant. Knocks down the 3-ball. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And Wall kicks to Porter. He dishes it to Beal.
Good. They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
Outside Durant. Pass to Payne. They set the pick. Ibaka outside. 5 to shoot. Durant just inside the line. And the wing jumper offline.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Execution, fellas. Do your job. Come on, you're out there. Execute.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3 ball would do just that.
Kick out to Adams. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering.
Men amongst boys tonight.
Whew.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan. Bradley Beal. He was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes a pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all the... Still calling my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one... And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street.
All-Star game in NBA 2K16. Hang with Hassan Whiteside.
Moving up in the world. I didn't even know that.
Kick off 2K Pro-Am road to the finals.
Is
You're always gonna have people who don't believe.
Listen up. We're good, but we could be better on the defensive end. Set it up. Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the film room at noon.
It's time to get away. It's time to get
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Washington Wizards. Looking at the Wizards, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave, financial responsibilities, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack of Shaq was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man Dick Vitale say if Shaq leaves, he'll be the #1 pick. So I didn't want to go back, get hurt, and possibly drop.
Yeah, because you could have been #2 if you stayed a year, I'll tell you. But, you know, this guy freak, because if you would have played the next
We're in the place they call the United Center in Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. Looking at Chicago, they took the win in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Williams in for Derrick Rose. So the Wizards 5 right now. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Then it's Porter. Then there's Lights Out. Good.
Let's get some stops.
Now here's Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. Mirotic gets the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the Thunder.
That's a huge win, a big third-quarter comeback. Definitely a great game to watch as well.
Anytime you see a comeback like that, it's going to be entertaining, except maybe for the team on the short end of the sticks. Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
The Bulls making a switch here. Portis is checked in, and a change for the Wizards. Sessions is... checked in. Gibson the screen. Butler kicks to Williams. Pass to Gibson from about 16. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Wizards trail by 6. They set the pick. Sessions with it to the inside. Here's Claxton. The shot is off. Great D that time from Gibson. Outside Williams. Three-pointer. The Bulls keep it alive. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Williams against Sessions. The shot misses, so the Bulls will take it the other way. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and you know there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Well, they're passing to Portis. Left side, Gibson. 6 to shoot. The 10-footer. And good. That's a friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Out some numbers for Sessions. How he did last season. Put up about 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
No doubt. I mean, he knows how to run this offense. And that's always valuable coming off the bench.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Lets it go from 14. Good.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Portis, the pass to Williams. There's the screen. Here's Gibson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
There's Beal with the 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Gibson with the screen on Sessions. It's Williams with the drive. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Bulls lead by 8. From the United Center in Chicago. And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this. You know, I think Joakim can certainly make a case, Clark, for Chicago being that famished 5, especially with Rose back on the court.
There's no doubting that, Kevin. I mean, even the addition of Gasol with his 2 rings, the way he left things in L.A., that left him with an appetite that has him still hustling.
2 shots. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Otto Porter and Nene at the forwards. Wall out there with Ramon Sessions. And it's lights out. And at the center, locking down the middle.
He just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder had a nice performance. He had 6 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Wizards trail by 11. Outside, Wall. Pass to lights out, 20 feet out. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Lights out's got 5 points so far. And the new beginning here, if you will, for Freak. Changed the front of his jersey, and he's looking to have a fresh start with his new team.
And, you know, that can be a bit of a whirlwind when you move from one team to another, Kevin. But Freak certainly has the talent to hopefully be able to work smoothly through it. He knows he's got to stay focused on the court, and he has shown the ability to do that.
Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season.
Taking early threes is leading
Boy,
to
it was a
long
terrific year
rebounds
for him.
and
Led the league in field goal percentage because he took
Taking
high-quality
defensive
shots
moves.
all the
Pass
time.
a good shot for a great shot.
And Wall
The game
kicks to
coming
Porter.
you. You're forcing
There's the
issue
pass to
too much.
lights out. There's the pick. Shoots off the screen. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Noah. Rebound, Washington. Outside, Wall. To the middle. Here's lights out and good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his third assist on the night.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Rose, good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Wall passes to lights out. And Wall kicks to Nene. And the shot falls short this time. Chicago leading by 10. It's Williams with the drive. No good.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
Pass to lights out. They get it back.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Dunleavy dishes to Gasol. No good with the elbow jumper.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The feed to Sessions. Launches it. And that one's good.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Williams passes to Gasol. Williams against Sessions. Noah the screen. Williams with a clean look. Williams with another miss.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Noah kicks to Rose. To the wing on the left. Noah the screen. Dunleavy up top. Free throw line jump shot. Rebound, Washington. Lights Out's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Porter in the corner, all alone. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists here tonight. The Bulls leading by 3. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Bulls. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far. Williams, he's checked in for Rose. And then for Washington, Ryan Owens, he's checked in for Gortat. Lights Out comes in for Nene. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Other teams have done Lady on the perimeter. And it's Williams at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Williams against Sessions. Passes it to Lights Out. And he elevates with a slam dunk. Joakim Noah did not like that one.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Chicago with the ball. Gasol a screen. He got right to the cup using that screen. Noah's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. Williams against Sessions. The pass to Lights Out. Chicago grabs the miss. Gasol's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Pass to Porter. Here's Lights Out, defended by Dunleavy. Lights Out passes to Sessions. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's a good screen. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams dishes to Butler. Back to Williams. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Portis comes in for Pau Gasol. And Mirotic subbed in for Mike Dunleavy. Sessions passes to Lights Out. Can't convert after the good screen.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Gibson a screen. Williams kicks to Gibson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Pass to Lights Out. It's Beal on the wing. Shot to stop the run. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Butler.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Now Beal. He's got 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And he gets it to go. 9 points for Otto Porter Jr.
perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Porter against Mirotic. Back to Gibson. It's rebounded by Lights Out.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Derek.
Substitution on the
So on the floor for Washington. Lights Out. He's in at center. Oubre out there with Charlie Villanueva. And it's Wall. And it's...
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
At the line for the Bulls, Freak. Taking 2 shots.
That one is off.
What's the call?
And the second free throw, good. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Heinrich kicks to Williams. Floats one. That's tipped. Noah with a screen for Mirotic. And the Bulls, another three.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Stolen by Noah. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
Thank you for joining us.
About that one.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Mirotic. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
Just an amazing impact he had in this game. After not even being in the starting lineup, he's the other Ernie, and the crowd was loving it. They really enjoyed his style of play. He's going to continue to create more and more new fans for himself. I'm sure of that.
I can't imagine.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. fellas. Good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
Moving up in the world. I didn't even know that.
Kick off 2K Pro-Am Road to the finals. Vote on your top plays of the week and, of course, give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. There's a lot going on this week in NBA 2K.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And the pregame warm-ups are wrapping up out in Houston, where it'll be the Rockets going up against the Washington Wizards. Well, for Washington, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Got a couple of minutes here before tip-off. Let's talk about the best of the best. The category this time around, ball handling. Kenny, who's got the best handle?
The best handle in the league right now? Oh, easily. Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry. I'm going Kyrie number one, Steph Curry number 1A. Because
That's my alarm,
I
Eddie.
say this, Steph Curry has to use his handle to get his shot, but Kyrie uses it all the time to get everywhere on the floor.
It's Steph Curry, Jamal Crawford.
Ooh.
Then Chris
Nice.
Paul.
Yes.
Maybe a little Rondo, maybe Tony Parker, Derrick Rose, and my sleeper coming off the bench, Orlando, my neighbor, Elfrid Payton.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
What's up, man? Good to see you.
How's the family? CC good?
Yeah, she's good. They're all good. Nice knowing you have family to have your back all the time.
Sure. Got to keep that support system in place. Make a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight, man.
Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right?
Not a chance, Freed.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Houston Rockets here at home in an interconference matchup. Here's Sessions. There's a screen by Gortat. Beal with it. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Gortat. And both free throws good for Beal. Houston leading by 7. And here's Lawson. 9-point game his last outing. There's the screen. Pass to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Sessions. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Sessions has got his first basket of the night. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Neal. He had 13 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Here's Beal. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. 6 points here for Beal.
Sessions doing a nice job that time.
Lawson outside. Here's Booker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Thunder.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Kicks it to Neal. Johnson, wide open, he fires. The Rockets with another miss. Wizards trail by 4. Baseline try, and again, Bradley Beal. Beal's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
41 seconds left to play here in the first. From deep, Neal, and the shot is good. Neal's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Sessions. There's a screen. Passes it to Lights Out. He dishes it to Sessions. For 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Neal. From past the arc. And another 3 for Houston. From deep 3-point range. And now let's hear from Ty Lawson talking about the balanced attack of this Denver Nugget team. Well, that was the game plan a couple years ago when Denver was good enough to make the playoffs and Ty Lawson was at the controls.
You know, but not enough firepower to be able to sustain with the elite teams, say like the Warriors or the Rockets. Ty Lawson, a solid, dependable player in our league, but this is still a league where you need your superstars to win rings.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
So on the floor for Washington, Otto Porter and Nene at the forwards. Sessions out there with Wall, and it's Lights Out in at the center. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs really lit it up. He had 11 points and stuffed the stat sheet with a double-double. A standout effort all around. It was a matchup that he took over, and he seemed to be able to do whatever he wanted out there. We'll see if he can sustain it, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Wall passes to Lights Out. Back to Wall. They set the screen. Harden grabs the miss.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Wall's shot is off.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Shot is no good, and it's Washington the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Ariza outside. Shot on the wing. Here's Moniunas, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. And through the first half.
Okay, fans, put your hands. All right, Houston, coming onto the court.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going. Wizards. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Moniunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. That's good. Gortat's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Harden kicks to Moniunas. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
All right, a chance to check out stats here for Dwight Howard. A very nice season for him last year. 5th in field goal percentage, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league. Moves without the ball and avoids taking bad shots.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Gortat with a screen on Harden. Beal dishes to Gortat. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Gortat's got 7 points in the game.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. On defense, Washington. They trail by 11. Beverly. The shot will not go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's sent back by Howard. It's Wall with the drive. And he jams it with authority.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And it's Gortat finishing it off.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can